Alright, let's go live. Oh, it says I'm live. Do I believe it? Looks like I have no reason to doubt it. Okay. Got some exploring to do and some tenebrous depths to dive into. If all goes well. I know some of these miscellaneous locations can be a little tricky to navigate. They're not often, they're all pretty straightforward. Most are pretty straightforward. Alright, just cleaning my glasses real quick, and then we'll set off. Oops. Alright, perfect. Sunny Hillock, or Hillock. 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 Got some. Oh, uh-oh. Actually, I have to step away already. Oh, okay, I remember this place. I'll be right back. Also, it's raining. I hate rain. 1 second. No time for you to eat. I'll feed you what it is. Worry not. Little kitty cat. Alright. Also, it's raining in real life as well as in the game. And so it's possible my power might cut out because it likes to do that when it rains. Because my taxes don't go towards infrastructure, it seems. Someone could walk outside and sneeze in my neighborhood and my power would go out. Which doesn't make sense because I don't live in like a rough part of town or anything. It's a developed area. I live in a college town, so it's not like we're... Well, I'll take that back. I've been in some college towns that are very behind the times, so I shouldn't use that as an excuse.
Onwards.
Usually you imagine college towns as being, up to date, modernized. But then you do get like the Ivy League schools and towns that are usually dated. So steeped in tradition they don't want to look to the future. Alright, let's see if there's any chaotic evil options for this quest. Yeah, let's collapse the tower on him. Yeah, as I was gonna say, it shouldn't have killed him. Honestly, I wonder what the Fae would have done if I had left him be. You left him be. I'm not super worried about some trees. Let's gonna get everybody into position. She'll go and use fire. He doesn't need to use that, I don't think. Maybe some fire bombs would be nice. Alright, let's have you fall back. Oh, Jubilost, come here.
Taste my fury. Consider me provoked.
Oh, whoops. I goofed up there. Easy peasy.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Alright, we got some right beside us. That's no bueno. Let's, see about intercepting these guys somehow. We'll swap him to force bombs. I have cause fear, but it'll be fine.
This is for you.
Oh, whoops. Let's
I'll fight if I have to.
try slowing him down.
All my knowledge, all my genius.
You're fine, you're not dead. The cleave will kill him.
You can't stop me.
Oh boy. Okay. Just not as prepared for this as I thought I was.
Consider me provoked. This is going to hurt.
Quickly!
Cool it.
You're just not gonna make it. That's probably for the best.
This is for you. Cool off. Protect me.
This is going very poorly.
Never had a chance.
Very poorly, actually. Here I was downplaying the miscellaneous nodes. Alright, this time I'm going to try and leave it up and laugh at him and see what happens. She's still hostile though, even though I'm leaving it up. That's interesting. Alright, we're still gonna fight her, so... Couple of things. One, he shouldn't be tanking. She should. Let's try to get him in position to do that. We'll have him intercept them. Are the Treants coming out? No. Interesting.
Clever ploy.
Alright. Best thing to probably do here is this. Don't move. Stop moving. Just cast it right where you're at, buddy.
Getting killed here.
Well, now it doesn't even matter. Okay, cool.
Your life ebbs low. Out of my way!
Taste my fury.
Ha! Primitives.
This spell's purpose.
Can someone help me? Never had a chance.
Feel a little better. And no one died, so I'll count that as a win. Not the best way to play that, because we didn't get the experience for killing the Treants, but oh, 2 chaotic evil actions, though.
Onwards!
Well, a little disappointed with that, because I did end up missing out on some experience, but there's a surplus at the end of the game, so no big loss. So we can head towards the Rielin Spill. We should probably rest first. We're a little bagged up. This is a pretty tough area.
You are the only living creature I know whose entire purpose is its own death. This makes you quite an interesting curiosity, well worth mentioning in one of my works.
If you think I will be flattered by this, you are deeply mistaken. I don't care what you write in your books. There are no words that can change the inevitable.
Alright, so the Rielin Spill. So I don't think there are any enemies outside the portal.
You follow.
Well, let me get someone over here. Might be a perception check. I don't see any items on the ground, though. Are there Medusas here? Or is that another area like this one?
We do it my way.
There's another river location like this that has the, some Medusas there. I think that's in Patox's lands. Alright, let's quick save and go inside this hellscape. I don't remember what made it hard. I think there's a Mandragora inside this portal. Obviously accompanied by its swarms. It might be a different one I'm thinking of, but...
I won't be halted.
I do remember having a lot of trouble here in one of my playthroughs.
patience.
I think before I do anything else.
You can count on me. State your desire.
Apparane sentes. Apparane sentes. Apparane sentes.
Just have a few buffs on, make sure that we're mostly okay for whatever's to come.
I won't let you down.
Let's throw out some skeletons.
What a waste!
I'm using the best stuff against her. We can try this, I guess. Or maybe even sleep, honestly. We'll do a Bane. She's dominating everybody, I don't like that. Nice, great cloud kill. Ugh, this is frustrating. Where's her health at? Come on, show me her health. Oh, that's not good. That's why I had so much trouble the first time I did this fight. Hey.
Will they ever learn?
Sister, protect me.
Yeah, mine need even more buffs. She is doing us dirty.
I won't let you down.
You require my assistance?
Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Laborane sentes.
Who else should I put this on? I guess her? I don't know.
Laborane sentes. Unimosi travisi. Amranda gratior. Amranda gratior.
Battles await.
Not a fan of this fight. Alright, we'll just keep upping out buffs because I can.
So, any brilliant ideas?
Ona Adayan. Ona Adayan. Ona Adayan. Ona Adayan. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi.
Yes.
Okay, that should be enough, right? Get a little closer, I'll spawn more skeletons. 1 and 2.
Johnny Savitur.
I won't be halted.
Alright, we'll try to open up with Stinking Cloud again.
You cannot stand against me.
And then Cloud Kill. Go and Rage up. Bane. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, I'll try fearing. Like, we'll even try Baleful Polymorph, why not? Alright, did not work. That's fine. Let's do a slow. I'm not gonna heal you, buddy. You are on your own. So keep throwing crowd control spells at her and hope that we can get something on her. So otherwise she's gonna tear us apart. It's okay, he's gonna die. That's fine. Don't need him to live through this anyway.
A clever ploy.
Alright, what else do we got? We're running out of stuff. I drop another one of these just to be safe. I think it's really gonna make a difference here. Oh great, now she's... she's melting Jathal. Alright, good. Back in control of her again. Oh boy. Not a fan of this character. And I guess I can try sleep. Don't have high hopes for it. Hey, dexterity. Alright, now we're starting to do damage.
Can't be over. Sister, protect me.
Jubiloss keeps missing. Oh no, you didn't. I shouldn't. Okay, here. How about this?
I'll fight if I have to.
Hammer, if you wanted to get up, that would be the bee's knees, man. Don't think you have anything that's really going to help. I'll try spawning some animals, but they're going to get hit by the poison, so that actually doesn't matter.
Your life ebbs low.
Better yet, he has Aura of Destruction, so let's activate that instead.
Sister, protect me.
Really wish those Jubiloss bombs would work. She's completely ignoring. She has shield, beguiling aura. Alright. We can try this. I doubt it's gonna work, but it'd be great if it did. Why is she running over here? I'll run at them. She going? Oh, she's going after Octavia. Oh, sorry, no, after Canera.
my fury. Consider me
Primitives!
I was freaking fascinated.
Will they ever learn?
What a jerk.
This is going to hurt.
Well, this is super fun. Everybody's fascinated. Yeah, I remember having a lot of trouble with this fight. The last time I didn't have trouble with it is when I waited until I headed to Patox to deal with this area. I know they're all fascinated, there's nothing I can do. So I'm gonna reload, we'll try it again.
Do it the hard way.
She succeeds in all of her saves against all of my spells. It's just not a lot I can do.
What's the hold up?
No one stands
Share your
in my way.
Consider me provoked.
Actually, we'll just do Bane. And then, let's see. We'll try that. We're gonna throw all sorts of spells at her. Ice Blast, I think, is the one I want to use, right? Yeah. Why are you not running? Is he already fascinated? That's awful. Alright.
This spell's not supposed to work like that.
Just slowing them down first.
Deity Savitur.
Repent.
Can't even use that. How frustrating. Alright, come on, Octavia.
This is for you.
Oh, she hasn't cast Cloud Kill yet. Keep casting that. I said keep casting that. There we go. Nothing to it, right? We're doing a lot more damage than we did last time. Alright, somebody is not under my control, right? No, they all are. They might hit us right there. Oh, the skeletons probably. Sorry, Octavia. Let's do some of these. Can't tell how much health she has. Let's hit her with a snowball if we can. Sorry, that. We'll use a snowball real quick. Hey, 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 chill out there, buddy. Don't like how that panned out. Oh, she's almost dead. That's fine. Somebody just hit this Nereid, please. She's so close to dying. Oh, magic missile. What am I doing?
I'll fight if I have to.
There we go. Oh, it's so much better that time around.
I won't be halted.
all that for a piece of an artifact that I'm not even gonna use. I think there's a hidden item over here as well. Right? I thought all these areas had something inside of them. Like gloves or something. This one has like a mana core in it that drops like the... Probably the boots of the mana core, honestly. Alright. Well, I think that's... I swear there's something else in here. Well, I got the piece of the artifact, I guess that's all that matters. Though it might be up here. And all these first world areas always get mixed up because they all look the same.
I lead, you follow.
Well, at least it's done.
Battles await.
I'm glad you called.
I want her sister out anyway.
We do it my way.
Alright, try to get the St. Galvin's Gullet. And the Swamp Ruins.
I need to catch my breath.
It's not a way to divert off that path, so we'll go this way.
My strength fades.
I suppose I'll head to Numeria when I grow tired of these lands. There are enough mysteries there to captivate my inquisitive mind.
Oh, you should most certainly go. I can almost picture the Technic League maniacs clapping you in chains and making you their guinea pig. Though something tells me that you couldn't survive it for long.
There's actually some maliciousness in that comment. I need to get along. We're on the same team. Swamp Ruins. Is this the one that has the golem in it? Let's quick save and be safe about it.
I won't be halted.
So am I covered? I need to find me a merchant.
I'm positive I found something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the golem. It's not the... Oh no, it's the ferocious devourer. Alright, everybody get back. Okay. I want to handle this.
Brilliant ideas?
I'm losing my temper.
If I'm being honest, I don't want to handle this, so...
I am ready.
You require my
Command me.
assistance?
Why is all this stuff off her skill bar now? It's weird.
Yes.
Okay, how do I want to handle this?
Patritium Purinos. Inimosi Travisi. Amronda Gratior. Amronda Gratior. Inimosi Travisi.
Speak.
Patience.
You can count on me.
Ona Adayana.
Ready and willing.
Ona Adayana.
What's new?
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
I won't let you down.
Air.
My skills are getting rusty.
Okay.
Aborane Sentes. Aborane Sentes.
Not any protection from arrows, but I have it available, so may as well use it.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
I'm no
And
simple
then let's see
artist.
here.
What I
Probably
do
go ahead and
is
haste
art.
as well.
Aborane Sentes.
You have my attention. Sentes. Hashani Savitur.
Alright, should be good, right?
Request.
All this for one enemy.
Hashani Savitur.
Unworthy.
Holy bombs would probably be best against him, right?
Clever ploy.
Undead, neutral, evil, yeah, works for me. Oh yeah, he's nothing. Definitely overbuffed for that fight. What's up, Jupes? And Battered Boggart? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, +4. I really need a merchant. We'll deal with that later, though. I'm heading towards the Tenebrous Depths, so there I can find me a merchant. Does anybody need just +4 strength? I mean, I guess she could use it. She doesn't really need that dexterity. Bring protection +2. Anybody? So I think I still have Tartuccio's gift, don't I? Yeah, we can equip that. Amulet of natural armor +1, +2. There we go.
We do it my way.
That fight's never actually given me a lot of trouble, but I'm always prepared for it, so. Yeah, it took me a while to realize that meta magic rods recharge themselves. And as far as, yeah, for seeing enemy stats, right here, you press Y to enable it, or you click on the inspect button. But for certain checks, I think it's still inspect this guy's body. You have to pass nature and arcana rolls in order to see their stats. And then you can right click on it to pull up the menu like this if you want. But yeah, to unlock the stats you have to pass checks. Which is a neat touch, I like that. Or if you try to figure out if they're evil or not, and you have a paladin in your party, just what's the ability? Challenge evil? Because you can only activate that on evil enemies. So I managed to do it with my Sword Lord as well. My Sword Lord handled that the Verdant Chamber very well. But I mean, most dex-based classes do well solo, so I might not have to rest to go in here. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good information in the sheet. My biggest concern was the alignment, because my first playthrough was a paladin, and I had trouble knowing whether or not my Smite Evil was going to work on him.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
But yeah, I mean, there's definitely...
Ha! primitives.
Definitely a lot of good information there. We'll try scaring him away, actually. There we go. Chase them all away.
Consider me provoked.
I've never actually used Arcade Protector. Yeah, 30 AC at that point in the game is very good. I mean, I'll have 30 AC, I think, even on my tank right now. Yeah, she's at 28, so... No, most of the Fey creatures are chaotic neutral. So a lot of the enemies you find throughout the game are neutral.
I won't be halted.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Huh. Well, that's, I wonder if that's a bug or if that's intentional.
We do it my way.
Alright, we're a little over encumbered. Let's see about I wish there's a fast way to do this.
Head on! Onwards! We do it my way. I won't be halted.
Ideas?
Oh, never mind, that's my treasure. It's actually my trash, but it's another man's treasure. Another adventurer will come through here and find a bunch of crappy shields and armor.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
It's about that time, but we're gonna go to St. Galvin's Gullet first.
Why did I ever decide to come to this wilderness? I could be sitting at a nice desk writing a new novel or a reference book. And local mosquitoes seem to have no idea they're drinking the blood of a famous scientist, writer, and traveler.
Yeah, I hate when you go to an area and the mosquitoes are uncultured. Honestly, I could probably get rid of some rations and I'd be okay. I'm gonna drop a few of those. By a few, I mean 4, if I can find where they are. I hate looking at this part of my inventory. Everything looks the same. I'm just looking for 16s. I'm sure I've gone past it twice already, if not 3 times. There they are.
I won't take that.
Obviously, I want to drop 4 of them. There we go. That'll help a little bit. Yeah, I mean, again, I hated Jubilost my first time through, but once I completed his companion quest, I don't know, he grew on me quite a bit.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
Again, I am tempted to replace him with, like, Knock Knock,
We do it my way.
just for the theme of the party, since I am being chaotic evil and all that. So I think this is where we fight.
Share your will.
Did I teach someone Stone Skin? I swore someone knew Stone Skin. No, I didn't get Stone Skin because I was going to wait for Communal Stone Skin because I don't use the individual.
Ask.
So that might be a problem.
Yes, I'm still here.
But it also might not be. We'll see.
The undead is such a frivolous term.
Cyclops
I
can be
prefer
super...
immortal, eternal, everlasting.
Alright, let's get some skeletons out here.
You cannot stand against me.
Please cast that. Thank you. There we go.
Your life ends low.
Oh, good job, Jubilost. See, and that's why I have a hard time getting rid of Jubilost. Plus, I don't want another melee character. Another melee character getting in the way. Oh, Trident plus. There's a lot of Tridents on this side of the map that I tend to just forget about. Come on.
I did it, but to what avail?
Well, for 90 experience, actually. Harem. That's to what avail.
Onwards.
We didn't take any damage there either, which is also fantastic. Especially for being up against a Cyclops.
Head on!
I really didn't have to waste any buffs either. I used a couple charges of Bane weapon, and that was it. And one use of Animate Dead. It's a good trade-off for 90 experience. Ooh, real close to leveling up. Alright, let's see if there's any more areas down here. I don't think that there are, but... better safe than sorry. And actually, we might level up on this fight here. Alright, everybody just chill out for a second.
Falls near.
Matritium Turinos.
Will they ever learn?
Let's make this quick.
Or not. Alright, might as well just go loop all the way around here. I'll check out the kingdom. I'm sure someone wants to talk to me, but I'm not interested in going back right now. Yeah, Warden needs my advice. Of course he does. I assigned you to the task. You don't need my advice. just get it done. You operate with the Baron's authority. I should go and clear out all these red markers on my thing. What is my faith at? Or religion? Or divine? Not very good. So I need 2 more points. I might go and just drop some religious buildings to get that up to snuff. This one culture next to a printing house, but we also get divine off of it. Sure. We already have a shrine here, so I don't want to build a longhouse, it just seems silly. And I could build another shrine just to reach my quota, but not super worried about it. So I think it's what, tier 3 is when you unlock like the subsequent advisor.
Need to catch my breath.
I require rest.
Alright, to the tenacious march. Marsh, not march. We're tenaciously marching to the tenacious marsh. Oh, no one talked. Must have been too tired. Whoa, what? I don't know that's a word. Hold on 1 second. Alright.
I won't be halted.
What do we got? Slugs.
Oh, sorry.
Request.
A fine use of my talents.
What's the holdup? This is for you!
You require my assistance? A clever ploy.
Cut them to pieces!
So burn through our defenses. She's blinded.
Never had a chance. Slugs put up a heck of a fight. This body holds no more.
What's new?
Oh, she was blind.
Patience.
Share your will.
Tashani Savitur! Tashani Savitur!
Princess.
Ask.
Tashani Savitur!
This culture makes sense. Stability, I don't know if that'd be a priority or not. Arcane, yeah. Oh hey, it's the Assassin's Exchange shirt. I usually rock that in Ekandayu. Adamantine. That'd probably be better on my main character, honestly. Probably look better. And it stacks with the DR he already has. But they're both for spellcasting, which doesn't matter because he doesn't spellcast. Is it light armor? It is light armor. Be a good substitute for right now. I thought this did... That does look better. I guess that makes sense then. I'm not familiar with the interpersonal relationships of the gods, so... Yeah, I think I've gone with Abadar the past 2 times. I don't even know who the other options are. I know it's Urgathoa, Abadar, and... Is Torag one? He comes up a lot in the game. No, Aristil. Aristil's one.
I lead, you follow. Onwards!
I see something.
Maybe it is. Maybe I thought Asmodeus was Urgathoa. Again, I've only picked Abadar the previous time, so... I thought it was Aristil also. That was Aristil and not the drunk god.
I won't be halted.
I could be wrong. Again, I remember Abadar. Oh, okay. Well, Aristil was mentioned then. Well, yeah, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. That's some pragmatism.
Scared?
Well, it's probably more of like
You
a...
should be.
Everybody, hold your position real fast. This might get a little sketchy. That sucks. They all ran out of the range of my slope.
Amateurs.
That's more like a state thing. Like there's a lot of I think like the Roman Empire, how they had like a Roman religion, but they allowed others to practice within their thing. So they had state religion, but also people were allowed to worship however they wanted. So it's like that, I think. Though I think it's technically in a smaller context because most of the people in Pathfinder worship the Pantheon, so...
Head on!
It would be smaller in the fact that there's not multiple religions. Or actually, no, yeah. No, we can still use the Pantheon as an example. So, like, look at Greece, how each city-state had a deity, like a patron deity. It's like that. It's like Athens was Athena, you know, so on and so forth. Sparta, Ares. Can we go to the Pike Stretch right now? Or do you have to wait till Patox? Oh, didn't mean to go that way. Go this way.
I need to catch my breath.
It's basically the god you choose to take the fall for your... when things don't go right for your kingdom.
I require rest.
They're only important when things aren't going as they should.
Sometimes I think that my entire existence is one long joke of fate. But it's all right. Even if that is true, I'll still be the one who laughs last.
Did I get rid of too many rations? I thought I had 16. I got rid of 4. That's definitely what I did. I definitely got rid of 4, right? Eh, whatever. It's not a big deal. They cost like 10 gold. Yeah, and I think because Ergothoa should be okay with you living forever, so you'd have a very long-lived society where Asmodeus, he doesn't care if you live or die, he just wants your soul. So I think Ergothoa would probably be the better of the 2 deities. Probably less likely to also stab you in the back. I don't know, they're all pretty fickle. Which is why I don't understand why people worship him, but I guess everybody's got something. Everybody's got a fetish. If it's being used and abused and then discarded, well then, hey. Asmodeus is your guy. Yeah, maybe if you get it in writing, you gotta look up that fine print. You gotta be smarter than they are. Which is hard to do because they've been around for a while. Speaking of his army, does Pathfinder have an equivalent to the Blood War in D&D?
All this waiting bores me.
I gotta remember I can't progress without making sure I get all of the notes, because I'm going for the special ending. Yeah, because she doesn't like being undead either. That's why she, as you said last time, jumped out of line. So yeah, she's there for a good time. It's like, honestly, it doesn't seem too bad other than becoming undead and nobody liking you and having to kill your family to, you know, stay alive.
You have my
No
attention.
one stands in my way.
I thought there's a couple of caveats on Ergothoa. Is that bad?
My skills are getting rusty.
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Well, I mean, not obviously not the actual blood war, but like something
Let's move already.
like it.
Sorry, was lost in
So, any brilliant ideas?
Aborane Sentes.
Yeah, I know how D&D is with their copyrights,
battles
Here!
await.
and also how Lord of the Rings are with their copyrights.
State your desire.
What manner of country is this? Where is the lavish dining, the festivals?
You can never
This
win.
barely
Trolls
merits a
live.
footnote in my compendium.
The sun will dawn you.
Well, that sucks. I don't like wine, so that sounds like a downgrade to me.
What a
Submit.
I'll fight if I have to.
All right, we'll use fire bombs here.
Primitives.
Harem intercept.
come as dust.
I don't like plain food either. I like spices on my food. Gonna have some sort of enhancement.
Onwards.
Actually, I do like pretty plain food. All things considered,
My search was not in vain.
like I'm not big into a bunch of toppings and stuff. So like burgers, it's just meat, cheese, and bread.
We
Maybe barbecue sauce and onions, but not a whole bunch of the razzle dazzle.
What a surprise.
But I mean, I get what you're saying. Should make my plain food even plainer.
I won't be halted.
Some pocket change.
I lead. You
So that'll be 10:57. I'm sure I got some. I'm sure I have exact change here somewhere.
We do it my way.
Wretched things. How curious. You cannot stand against me.
Let's hear you cry.
No, Jubilost, you jerk. It was too late. I couldn't stop him from running into it.
But of course. Yes.
I mean, it would have been a problem if Jubilost didn't just waddle into the trap.
What's new?
Yeah, I do hate how long it takes. Come on, buddy.
Require my assistance?
Jubilost. Come on, man.
I'll try.
If you die in that pit, after you set it off, I'm gonna be upset.
I'm getting killed here.
Yeah, I can tell Jubilost. You want to stop it? You know what? I'm gonna let him die, then I'll reload. I'm not gonna resurrect him. I'm not gonna waste a
Whatever
scroll
the
on
rest of you are doing,
him killing
protect
himself.
Me. All my knowledge, all my genius.
I'm sorry, did he just heal?
Lost.
Oh no, he probably felt unconscious, then woke back up. Get out of there, you Nimrod. Jeez Louise.
What a surprise.
good at this.
Hey, Bear's Endurance. Nice.
Yes, I'm still here.
Head on!
Alright, which way to go? Honestly, this was probably the way to go, because this should be a dead end. Another thing about Jaethal being the tank that's really nice is that she has a high perception, so her being first in line usually means she can identify the traps before they become
Taste
a
my fury.
problem.
We'll do it the hard way.
Repent!
Hey there, Octavia. You're already in bad shape. Oh, sweet. We leveled up. I'm really tempted to go Vivisectionist for him, and I think I'm going to. If I can remember where it's at. Because the sneak attack should stack, right? I think Cleave is what I want to go next. Or I can go ahead and get Blind Fight before I forget. Yeah, then I'm going to get spells. Nah, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm doing fine without it, though. The untyped strength bonus is really good. You know what? I'm going to do it. Actually, Fire Belly is not as good as True Strike. What'd she get here? A Stalwart. Still don't want to get her weapon focus, was to get Blind Fight. Get Doom there, then let's see. Put critical wounds so she can heal herself. Protection from energy communal. Don't want the individual stone skin. Want the communal stone skin. Does he have outflank yet? He does, okay. Let's go grab Blind Fight. Normally I wait till I think level 15 to get Blind Fight, but I don't think it'll be bad to have here. Sure. I'm gonna grab Angelic Aspect and Animal Growth, even though we don't have any animals, but Actually, Mind Fog might be good. Constricting coils is also... I'm going to grab that instead. I'm a big fan of constricting coils. Sure. Improve critical with a kinetic blast. We can do... Sure.
I won't be halted.
Works for me. Alright, Book of the Fallen Magus. We have the first of the... Oh, and a Cloak of Resistance +4.
We do it my way.
Oh, well, good news is we do have the first of the notes for the next boss. Don't have to worry about coming back here.
I don't like surprises.
Oh, are they in set locations? Well, I guess they would be for the campaign, because the dungeon, I think it's the same each time.
I lead, you follow.
Yeah, I try not to use guides if I can help it, unless I think something's bugged. Or if I get bored and I start browsing. But I usually try to avoid it if I can.
We do it my way.
The first time, the only reason I didn't get all the notes is because I didn't know about it. Until I'd already killed some of the bosses.
Despicable.
And so I missed my chance.
You will go.
Will they ever learn?
Fall back real quick.
You can't stop me.
My search was not in vain.
There we go. My stinking cloud. Yeah, well, I guess the good news about the depths in the main story
Lose me.
is you can always go back to the previous floors. But if you do kill the boss, then you miss your chance at getting the item. So is he immune to the boss?
A fine use of my talents. A clever ploy.
He's immune to fire. There we go, G-Blast. Way to catch up, buddy. That's why I'm being extra cautious about it this time around. So I don't risk missing it. Let's do extra bombs. Are bombs affected by the other ranged proficiencies? Like blank shot? I assume blank shot, yeah. But like precise shot and stuff? I really just think extra bombs are the way to go. The more holy bombs, the better. Yeah, I don't see anything else that I'd be interested in taking on him. Sunskin might be okay to have as a backup. Alright, somebody's blinded. I'm blinded.
Well,
So, any brilliant ideas?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So, like, would it be affected?
patience.
So no, it would not. That's my takeaway. More bombs, the better. That's how I'm going to build them.
Share your will. Kashani Savitur.
So my primary concern right now is him running out of bombs and me having to rest.
Kashani Savitur.
As long as he has bombs, I really shouldn't have to rest. Because his damage is so consistent. And it has all that utility like knockdown and entangle and stuff like that, so. Such a versatile class. Alright, the second piece of the This is the opposite of the chain shirt that I equipped, because I have the stainless chain shirt now, and I just found the bloodstained chain shirt, or assassin's chain shirt, but it says that it's bloodstained. Yeah, non-erasable splashes of dried blood. So it doesn't have a description, but it's stainless, so. Also adamantine. Might benefit her. I haven't found the fire robe yet, right? I don't think I have.
Head on!
Ha! Primitives. My skills are getting rusty.
None shall escape! Die! Out of my way!
Well, sweet, we leveled up. Blew through another level of the Tenebrous Depths without much trouble. Except for when Jublast walked into a pit trap.
We do it my way.
I'm gonna go see if they sell scrolls. I don't think that they do. I'm sure I have another remove blindness scroll in my inventory. Speaking of spells. Alright, Blessing of Luck and Resolved Mass. It's pretty good. Banshee Blast, I don't like. Let's grab Harm. And then, Heal. Heal's always good to have. The Phantasmal Killer so I can spam it a little more often. I'll grab a Constricting Coils because it is handy to have for single targets. Another remove blindness. And 1 stone skin. Also, nope, not selling him the uniques. Those go back to the capital. Well, yeah, I mean, he himself wasn't too bad, but the dungeon leading up to him was awful.
I won't be halted.
Especially going in there unprepared. But yeah, the fight itself was always
How curious.
seemed a little lackluster, especially for all the build up to him, like with the raven that's following you around the whole time. Like, he has a lot of hype around him, and then he's just kind of like, okay, well, smashed him. Like him and Iravetti are the like, I feel like the 2 main antagonists.
Scared?
Obviously,
You
you know,
should be.
Nerissa is, but alright, don't use that against these guys.
Will they ever learn?
Consider me provoked. This is for you.
Which also makes sense. I mean, that's why he's not out conquering everybody yet. He's, you know,
Onwards.
he's in that groggy, you know, before coffee state in the morning. Probably a little cranky. It's a Monday for him.
We do it my way.
He still has the whole week ahead of him. Well, I guess millennia in his case. Yeah, yeah, and he loses the
I won't
Oculus.
be halted.
He's not even ready for work. It's basically, he shows up to work on a Monday, hasn't had his coffee yet, realizes he left his briefcase at home. Is my game gonna crash? My game's gonna crash. But it just quick saved, so it should be okay. This game has performed pretty well. It hasn't since I've had it, it hasn't crashed very often. But this playthrough's been really smooth too. Like the main menu and stuff has been smooth for me. I haven't had hasn't frozen on the main menu for a while, for the stream anyway. But yeah, looks like I might have to exit out and re-enter. If it lets me exit out of the game, which it might not. Come on. Oh no, will you let me tab out now? There we go. Kim will move to new desktop, thank you. Oh, Steam is gonna crash, it looks like. Alright, good. Pathfinder's exited out. Once it's done syncing, I can re-enter. But because the save files are so big, it takes forever to sync. So a couple minutes. Anybody got any questions or concerns? Favorite superheroes in the Marvel and DC universes? Favorite tea? Yeah, Steam didn't crash for me, but it's still saying that Kingmaker is running, which is not the case. I ended that. She's okay. I am more of an Etrigan fan. Etrigan and Martian Manhunter are my two favorites. Alright, back into it. Game's booting up just fine. Let's hope my save didn't get corrupted. I have a bunch of backup saves, so it should be fine. Yeah, Wonder Woman actually kills Etrigan. Well, I don't want to spoil it if anybody hasn't seen the new Dark Apocalypse movie yet. Or Apocalypse War movie. It's pretty good. I like that that arc they've done with those movies. DC animated movies are way better than anything live action. Oh no, now it's frozen. You jerk. I just talked it up too, and it's like, oh, I was just joking. Piece of crap. Alright, try it one more time. Yeah, it's on a probably permanent hiatus. The only one I'm excited for now. I mean, I don't think the Marvel movies are necessarily good. I mean, they're good for comic book fans, obviously, but I don't think they're good movies in general. Honestly, I don't think there's been a lot of good movies. Well, I guess Fury Road is good, but they haven't been like really. I don't know. I think Lord of the Rings was like the peak of cinema. I might be a stick in the mud with my opinion, but I've yet to see a movie that tops the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So. Like, every time I go and see a movie, I'm comparing it to Lord of the Rings. I'm like, how could they have made this more like Lord of the Rings? And I'm always left wanting. Okay, come on, game. Don't be like this. You've been working so long. So well for so long. Why? Alright, I'm gonna try it one more time. If it doesn't work again, I'm probably gonna call it a stream, because I'm getting annoyed. I do want to beat the next boss in the Tenebrous Depths. That was my goal. It doesn't help. I get this problem a lot, and it's never... Restarting Steam is never fixing me. I could try it, but it's just a Pathfinder specific problem. But I did finally set it up, so you guys don't have to look at my display anymore. Could've done it from the get-go. I just never felt like it. I like showing off my Warhammer desktop, so. Alright, give it another minute before I go in. See if I can click on the stuff. Ha! Alright, it's working. We're back in. Woohoo! Oh yeah, but anyway, the only Marvel movie I'm excited for in their next arc, or whatever they call it, is the next Thor movie. Because I do think that Ragnarok was probably the best of the Marvel movies.
I won't be halted.
It helps that it was directed by Taika Waititi, who is quickly becoming one of my favorite directors.
No one stands in my way.
Does it?
Out of my way!
Just runs right past everybody. Cool.
Genius. Lost.
Just runs back there and mauls. Holy crap!
Repent. repent.
Y'all take this guy down? I'm gonna reload that real quick. I finally get back into the game and then it just kills my whole party.
I won't be halted.
Ask. I will grant your request.
Alright, hold position. Force them to us. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and protect us from fire if I can.
My way.
This body holds no more.
Jeez, we're just getting mauled to death.
Wretched things.
Please kill this thing. Then kill this one.
Despicable.
Quickly.
Jeez Louise. Alright,
Me
I'll just
or
resurrect him.
lose me.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's crazy because, like, later in the game, when you run across them, like the House at the Edge of Time,
Can't be over.
obviously you're stronger, but I usually compare my experience to, you know, fighting them then, and it's never that bad. Oh, man. Alright, what was I doing? I need to bring back my main character. I do like how if my main character dies, I don't have to reload once you respec him.
Onward.
Because your party members can resurrect him. Which is the case all the time, so
I'm
don't understand the game
losing
over.
my temper.
Patience.
Of course, I don't have any heals. I should probably just go back and rest. We'll explore this room, go back, rest up, and then come back down.
How curious.
Hit the wrong keys. Alright.
Let's move already.
But also with Wonder Woman, I think Wonder Woman was probably the best of the DC movies. I never saw Aquaman. I heard that it was a fun movie. But I was kind of fed up with DC at that point. Especially after Batman vs. Superman.
We do it my way.
Well, the casting for Batman vs. Superman was so weird. Well, some of it, obviously. I mean, Henry Cavill is a very good Superman. But, like, Jesse Eisenberg? Don't know about all that. I like him as an actor. Don't like him as Lex Luthor. Ben Affleck was a weird Batman too.
Onwards.
He'd be a good Peter B. Parker, I think. Ben Affleck is definitely a Peter B. Parker from Into the Spider-Verse. But Batman, I don't think so.
I lead. You follow.
Now, keep in mind, these are just my humble yet correct opinions. But
State your desire.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to some more obscure superhero movies. Like an Etrigan one would be pretty fun. +4 to ranged attacks. Does it work on her? Doesn't say that it does. Guess it wouldn't show it till the
This doesn't fit me at all.
The combat log.
My way.
Alright, let's throw some buffs down before I forget. Sorry, did I goof up somewhere? It's you right there.
Magritium Durinos.
So this lasts for a long time. I'll go ahead and give that to him.
Adayana.
You can count on me.
Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi. Laborare Sentes. Laborare Sentes.
All this waiting bores me.
Alright. Let's go kill some stuff.
I won't be halted.
I do like the design of the fire level. All these like armored statues.
My search was not in vain.
Head on! We do it my way.
Advance!
No one stands in my way. I'm superior.
Oh wow. Should have had protection from arrows up, I guess. What?
Protect me.
Oh man, that dude is murdering us. What? Alright, well the difficulty definitely jumped up from the last level to this one.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
I was fighting stupid fly traps in the last one, now I'm getting mauled to death.
Manishrim Sukino. Manishrim Sukino. Unimosi Travisi.
I need 2 Archon's auras here. Let's go and haste up, I guess, see if we can't murder these guys faster than they can murder us.
Brilliant ideas.
I won't be halted.
Taste my fury.
Repent!
All my knowledge, all my genius, lost.
Sister, protect me.
Still lost 2 of us. That's interesting. Oh hey, she leveled up. Oh, do I put points into stealth on her? I will never use stealth on her. Let's just have blind fight. I'm glad I took blind fight when I did. On some of my characters, anyway. That's very, very clutch of me.
We do it my way.
Now, hopefully this is like a big heal or something.
But how?
You suck, that's how.
But how? But how?
Alright, Harem, if you want to do it this
I
time,
don't feel up to it.
roll on a 5. One of these days.
I don't feel up to it.
A 4? I'm going. Got some loaded dice here. And not the good kind.
I did it.
Hey! Oh, and it was a heal!
Avail.
Oh, that's so convenient.
I won't be halted.
Thank you for finally figuring that out, Harem. What I should do is bring Valor along, just a spider, and make her do all my religion checks. She doesn't believe in this stuff. Alright, let's quick save before we go running in here and get
We
mauled
do
to
it
death.
my way.
Buy some.
You cannot
Ooh.
stand against me.
How do I hold position, actually?
Taste my fury.
This body holds no more.
No. Where'd the trap go? Did he set it off? You know what? Doesn't matter.
Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
Are there any doors that I missed? There was a dead end. I thought there was another door in here somewhere. I didn't finish going down this hallway.
Battles await.
I don't. Did I set off the trap? I didn't even see what happened with the trap. Oh, I did get the trap. The Ledger Domain got it. So I did get the experience. Didn't realize that's what Octavia was doing the whole time.
Out of my way! I am
I see one enemy, a whole bunch of enemies. Okay. So for this, let's try my greatest trick yet. Slow him down and then scare him away. Or does he? I'll go back and check. Oh, the frame rate in here is awful. I think enemies can drop them. I thought they were all in containers.
words.
Ooh, Corrosive Dwarven War Axe. I'll definitely be using that. Oh, that's right, I was gonna check the red cap. Who died in this corner? Vials of the Fallen Alchemist. Make sure I grab it.
Away.
I am on... Is it 4, 5, 6? Level 6 Reno.
I won't be halted.
It's a hidden door.
I'm losing my temper.
Really hate I didn't walk 2 feet this way and realize that was a dead end, but... It's okay, I'm sure the dungeon is just very dark.
Let's move already.
I'm excited for the secret ending, though it's going to make that fight a little harder. Not looking forward to that.
All
That
this
fight is
waiting
miserable.
bores me.
I don't even know if I can do it with this party. I'll probably have to swap out for a Lindsay again like I did last time.
Speak. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
That fight was I mean, I like the challenge, but man, it was like, what, 18 minutes of, like, buffing before going into that fight last time? It was insane. It was such an insane boss fight. And, like, the actual final boss of the game, you can waltz in there with, like, your buffs spent from, you know, the journey there and take him down. But not with the other guy. Not with this guy.
Head on!
And he doesn't even give a monologue. What sort of boss doesn't give a monologue? Especially one that's going to kill you that often. Like, he should at least take you out to dinner first. Well, I mean, the Lantern King considers himself a god. I know that the elders don't really compare to the real gods, the real deal, but
We do it my way.
I know, but they believe themselves to be gods. But they do often show concern over angering the real gods.
Onwards!
Alright, let's see what lies in wait in this new hell.
Consider me provoked. Let's make this quick.
Don't you run away from me. You back here and die like a man, you manticore. Not really living up to his name. Well, luckily in the next game we do get those mythic levels. That would actually, that's a good point, because the whole reason why you can even fight the Lantern King is because it's your realm and you control what happens in your realm, and that's where you're able to actually defeat him. So yeah, that's a good point. 27182818284590452354E-19. You should be able to talk him out of existence within your realm, because you control.
You follow.
Like, that's the whole premise of the fight.
Run them through!
We'll do it the
I probably
hard
shouldn't be up
way.
front. Try scaring him. Where the heck is... Oh, she's inside of him.
Assist me or lose me.
You'll be okay. Probably. You can't die, so you're the best person to be in there doing that. No.
Share your
No, no lost references here. That's a show from a
This
bygone
is
era.
not the way it works.
I still can't believe, like, how popular that show was.
Child's play.
Hey, what do we get? Unyielding Spirit.
I won't be halted.
I guess every generation does have its big show. So you have Lost, you have Game of Thrones.
We do it.
But I feel like
curious.
it's slowly we're becoming oversaturated with shows. I mean, there's a lot of good ones out there. Don't get me wrong, like What We Do in the Shadows. If you haven't watched that, I highly recommend that show.
Onwards!
unworthy.
No one stands
You
in
cannot
my way.
stand against
Oh, there are a
me.
ton of enemies. What is... Game of Thrones. I mean, they were both weren't great, but they both suffered this. Like they both had the same problem.
You follow.
Well, not the same problem. What happened with Game of Thrones is they ran out of source material, and they
We
yeah, that's it.
do
They just ran out of source
my
material.
way.
By the way, so back in like season 2 or 3 of Game of Thrones, basically whenever they revealed that Jaime Lannister was the one that killed, he described how he killed the king when he was talking to Brienne, I think, when he earned his moniker Kingslayer. I had predicted what was going to happen, because what happened was when Jaime killed whatever the other king's name was, I've forgotten most of the lore because it's been so long. By the way, I'm not a huge Game of Thrones fanboy. I enjoyed the show for some of it anyway, but I wasn't like really into it. But anyway, so as soon as Jaime revealed that it was Ned that came in and saw him stabbing the king, I thought it was gonna be like a repeat of history. Like Jaime was gonna see how bad Cersei was, and he was gonna kill her, and Jon Snow was gonna come running into the throne room at the same time that happened while they were attacking King's Landing. So it's gonna be like a repeat in history. Almost like Dragon's Dogma, the game. Something like that, how the cycle was going to continue. And like the wheel was never going to break, like Cersei, or that Daenerys wanted to. There's more to it, I think, but it's been so long since I thought about it. Because I don't usually get super excited about shows. I like my comedies. That's about it. Yeah, the outlines again. But the problem with big shows like that is there's no way you're ever going to write an ending that's going to appease everybody. I think we discussed this before too, where there's so much hype to the show, it's impossible to write a good ending.
Consider me provoked.
Let's move
Scared? You should be.
out of my way. Run them through.
Why would you run that way, Barbarian? Jeez Louise.
Primitives!
Let's hear you cry.
Getting killed! All my knowledge, all my genius, dead off! Protect me!
That was so annoying. My Barbarian ran the wrong way around. Reload that.
Submit.
Well, it wasn't even the shorter way. Like, he took the longer path around the Venom Hodag to go back to the back line to intercept the other Hodag, and it just...
I won't be halted.
Well, that's why I started killing everybody off, so he didn't have to worry about it anymore.
State your desire.
It's like, whoops, that's one too many. Let's take care of that.
Out of my way.
Alright.
What Not a
Those should keep them busy long enough. Like, I know Jaime Lannister was like, you know, kind of a creep and stuff, but his ending was probably the most disappointing for me. Because he was really coming around. Mostly, I think he became he wasn't my favorite character. Tormund's Giant Bane was my favorite character. I did like Jaime, and I thought that, like, the scene where he was charging down the dragon, that, I mean, that sealed a deal. But then he didn't even go out by a dragon. That, what a waste. What a wasted arc. The whole arc was wasted. Like, he literally just went back to King's Landing for the plot to die. That is...
Onwards!
Oh, that's so upsetting. Yeah, subvert expectations. That's why you have character growth. Like, you grow the character. The growth itself is the subverting the expectations. He becomes better than what he was, and then he doesn't just go back to get crushed by a castle. That's so stupid.
I lead.
Like, out of all the character endings, out of the whole ending, that was the one that disappointed me most.
A clever ploy.
Who will prevail?
He was my favorite character when he stopped being, you know, crummy, obviously. Oh, it's a Linnorm! Oh no, I'm not ready for this. Alright, we'll try it.
And will be. Definitely will be.
Oh, this isn't going well. Let me reload. Now that I know that there's a dragon in here.
Speak. Tashani Savitu. Tashani Savitu. Tashani Savitu.
Yeah, actually, I was a big fan of most of these side characters.
Tashani Savitu.
More so than I were the main characters.
Savitu.
Like, shoot, what's his name? The drunk priest. I liked him a lot. Something of Tyr.
Patience.
Alright, so this guy has acid and fire.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Amranda Gratio.
Yes.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Here.
We're gonna haste up before we go in here as well.
Riti. Riti.
But yeah, Tormund, the drunk priest, and Jaime were my favorite characters. And I like Blackfish as well.
I won't be halted.
Yeah, it was not a very good fight.
Out of
And then you couldn't even
my
see half of it, which was another, like, I was looking forward to that dragon fight for a long time. I like dragons, okay? That's my thing. In fantasy, give me a good dragon, and I'm content. And they just gave you that awful, whatever the heck that was. Sorry, did her spell casting get interrupted? That's upsetting. Oh, I scared the dragon away, just like I did in the cave. Oh wow. Alright, now he's messing me up. I mean, we're gonna take him down, but we're not gonna get experience for it. I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, it's like they don't know what a hammer and anvil is. I too am a Total War fan.
Be halted.
Did he redefine it, or did Ned Stark redefine it? Because he basically just did everything according to how Ned Stark would have done it.
I won't let you down.
Right? I think so. I don't know. I don't remember the show that well, so
Battles await.
You have my attention. I will.
I might be
grant what you
misremembering.
can, worthy.
Out of my way!
Should probably get some skellies out here. I think, there we go. Yeah, if Hot Pie was the, he was the prince that was promised. The Prince of Pies. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now. With the whole hero thing. Yeah, I mean, when they first ignited all the swords, I was like, oh, well, this would be awesome. And then they just ran off into the darkness and you couldn't see anything. Yeah, suck it, Linorm. Jerk. You went down just like your counterpart. Afraid and alone. I don't think I have a cold iron weapon, actually. I might. Yeah, this Chilly Midnight is cold iron.
Onwards!
What a surprise.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier you think you could scare it. I scared the one in the cave. In the Bridge of Ragoon River. That's how I killed that one. My Barbarian is doing a very good job of frightening my foes. A composite shortbow plus 3. Octavia. There's a weapon you will never use. Oh, not ghosts.
Request.
I'm gonna put on her. Just have her go in here and
That is possible.
tank everything. Here. No, I don't think she can actually be level drained, now that I think about it, so.
You should be.
Oh no! Get out of that. Oh, screw it, just burn through these guys. I'll get back and rest after this. Yeah, I mentioned that, okay. I realized what I did after I did it. I know she's undead, and she doesn't need Death Ward, okay? What am I doing? Use your, use this. Maybe we should focus fire, everybody. You know what I need for these ghosts right now? I need Cord from Thor Ragnarok. You tell them to piss off and they'd go away. Alright, ghosts. You just die for me, please. There we go. So that the Death Ward on Jathal paid off in the end, okay? Because I won. If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. That's pretty good if I had anyone to use it on. Or have anyone that... I guess I could give it to her sister.
I am ready.
I don't even know what it looks like.
I have no need for this.
Is it just arms? I'll put it on a bigger character. That's a little big. What the heck is that?
I'm losing my temper.
Honestly, I like it. I mean, it doesn't match that character, but also, she doesn't have any... Where's all of her equipment at? I thought I had her equipped. Or did I give everything to her sister and not give her anything?
We do it my way.
No, that's the stairs up. Is there anything I missed in here? That was the secret door right here.
Sorry, I was lost in thought.
Alright, hopefully there's not many more fights in this level, because this is it's a brutal level between a ghost and a Kraglin orb. Some dinosaur bones.
Head on!
Oh, there's the way down. Did I find the note for this level? I don't remember. I don't think I did. Oh, there's the vial. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have a... like, spell pen for... Canera, and then Kalika... I don't know. I don't think Kalika needs anything, because hers do physical damage, but... Canera's does spell damage, right? I read that somewhere. I don't know if it's true. I never verified it or not. Okay, where the... I don't think I found the piece from this level, I don't think. I'm trying to find the darn... So there's the pouch. Did I find this on this level? Oh, this is the piece for level 7 or whatever I'm on. Okay, I thought it was just because like if you look at it, for one, it's hard to see like the quest item circle on it, and it kind of looks like it's one of those Astavan maps or whatever. Okay. Cool. And I can leave this level. And then this level should be the last one as the boss on it.
We do it my way.
Or in it, I guess. And that last level was a doozy. Whew. At least my dazzling display does a lot of work. I'm super excited about it. I regret not using it more often in my other 2 playthroughs, because every playthrough I have a charismatic character that has dazzling display. But I wouldn't have feared, because I didn't have the thug. Thug ability. So I guess it wouldn't have mattered.
You can count on me.
So this doesn't cure that, right? Does not.
Here.
Someone had heal. Did I not memorize it? Oh, I did.
Patience.
Well, good for me. Well, I got the one casting of it.
All this waiting bores
Share your will.
My skills are getting rusty.
State your desire.
No, that's not what I meant to do. Get out of that. 'Cause he's just... No, he has blinding sickness too. Oh, that's frustrating.
Well, sorry, was lost in
What's
thought.
new?
What's the hold up?
There you go. Let's fix his strength problem. That will be fine.
You follow.
Oh, is Street Affliction? I have never used Street Affliction,
No
so...
one stands in my way.
Oh yeah, disease or poisoned. Holy crap. No, let's give it a shot. It freaking works. I had so much trouble my first playthrough that darn thing.
Quiet. I'm thinking.
And that's how you fix it. Well, if ain't that a kick in the bag.
So, any brilliant ideas?
Well, there we go. Thank you. I have never ever used that. It's one of those abilities you just tuck in the ability bar and forget about. Yeah, it would be nice if the paladin... Well, I mean, that's kind of what...
We do it my way.
Yeah, I guess it'd be nice if the paladin got like an upgraded version of Archon's aura. But like, it could potentially cause fear for evil characters.
Head on.
Let's swap them out. I'll make sure her sister has all of her equipment on.
Do tell.
Okay. She doesn't have any rings. But I swore I equipped these people better.
Ready and willing.
I guess I didn't.
Sorry, was lost
You
in
require my assistance?
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Aborane sentes. Aborane sentes. Ona
You have
adayana.
my attention. Lisano Danium.
Yes, I'm still here.
My skills are getting rusty.
That'd probably do.
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
Onwards! Die!
Doom Spider, I'm not worried about no spiders.
We'll do it
Though
the
force
hard
bombs aren't the
way.
best thing to use against them.
Ha! Primitives.
So what are we up against here? Goblin Deadeye, okay. Oh, we have protection against arrows. Doesn't get much better than that.
My search was not in vain.
Octavia, please take care of that for me.
Out of my way!
Oh, hang in there, Barbarian.
Kill me quickly!
Or not. Well, I just learned to love it in Kingmaker. I've just never utilized it. Oh man, okay, hold on, now we're taking a bunch of fire damage. Let me reload this. Screw that. I can adapt. Because with the power of the reload button, I have the power of a god.
Yes, I'm still here.
Ona adayanam. Amranda gratior. Inimosi travisi.
There we go.
Unworthy.
Throw some undead at these guys.
Out of my way!
Octavia, I would like you to get rid of this, please. There we go. Oh, she's in the middle of it. Never mind. She's doing good. Oh, we don't need to keep wasting those.
A clever ploy.
So fragile.
I'm superior!
I think large enemies... That's one of the Cavalier's orders excel against large enemies, right? Or is it one of the subclasses, or archetypes, whatever they're called?
I won't be halted.
Ooh, no, some more dinosaur bones.
Consider me provoked.
We do it my
So I feel like this game didn't have enough large enemies. I mean, there's a few scattered here and there. I guess a lot of the creatures would be considered large. And all the Cyclopes in Chapter 4.
Onwards!
Wand of Crushing Despair. Another wand I'll probably never use. I was gonna ask if it was the Paladin companion that
Now I'm embarrassed.
that he charged. Because if you're not playing lawful good, then that'd be the next stop.
I did as you asked.
I won't be halted.
So what do we get there? A heroic invocation. 5 minutes, but still a pretty good buff.
We do it my way.
Consider me
No
provoked.
one stands. I am superior!
This is for you!
Oh, nope, I regret that. Everybody chill out for a second.
I'll fight if I have to.
What a surprise.
Onwards!
Well, good, because I usually play a frontline, good aligned character, so. Letter of the Fallen Ranger. So that should be the last of the items that I need for the boss, and should be ready to rock and roll.
I lead. You follow.
Of course, I'll say before I fight the boss, if I don't get the item, I'll double check.
A clever ploy.
Cut them to pieces!
Quit running away, you jerk.
We do it my way.
Sorry if I can hear my throat. Just made a weird noise. Hope it didn't come through on the mic. Sounds like a lizard is living in my throat.
Unworthy.
I'm sure, yeah, there's traps
I
here.
won't be halted.
Let's make this quick. This body holds no more.
Oh, yeah, the Fallen Priestess. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's get here and try and take care of these guys. I don't have control over my... Oh, it's really being held. Alright, that's not a big deal. Oh, that's right. Pits. Fantastic. Okay, Octavia's not in it. My Barbarian just got blown up. Oh, sweet. Knocked him down. That's good. I said slow everybody
It's
down.
not supposed to work like that. Hey!
Okay, well,
Enjoy your final moments.
I approached that entire fight incorrectly. Didn't know that was the boss room. It's funny because I recognize the room because I'm like, there's a trap right here.
Oh, sorry.
Amranda gratior. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi.
State your desire.
I might as well go all out here. Like any good boss fight.
Any brilliant ideas?
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Ona adayana. Ona adayana. Ona adayana. Ona adayana. Ona.
Here!
Where is...
Adayana.
Rotus awaits us.
Ona adayana.
We'll throw a few more buffs. We'll give it to him because he got held last time. So no hold person is being used at least.
Amorone sintes.
Madness Domain. I guess it would just be like a bunch of mind control.
I won't be halted.
How curious.
Alright, I'm gonna try and just sprint for the back here and go straight for the Priestess. Though I would like to not... Alright, let's do it this way.
A clever ploy.
Taste my fury.
Out of my way!
Unworldly.
Oh, we should have it from here. Only this will get much more complicated. Sweet. I thought there was an R of confusion. Well, I guess fascinate is what I'm thinking of. No, Octavia, don't you dare run into that. That spell just missed everybody. Okay. Do we get the item? Yep, Robe of the Fallen Priestess. Okay. Now I want to look at one of the notes that you need for her. Oh, good, I got the item.
Do it my way.
I mean, she gets sort of a perception for it, but that might be okay. So she says 26, which is nothing to laugh at. I'm getting by without it. I keep her around for perception, so. Alright, so I think there was a door I missed somewhere, right?
Onwards!
Yeah, there it is.
Patience.
Not really worried about anything else in the dungeon, just to carry the boss for this series of floors.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
Damn, I'm scared of you, Swarm.
Primitives.
Let's dance.
Let's make this quick.
Will they ever learn?
Alright, you've lost. You go over here.
Fine use of my talents.
What a surprise.
If y'all clip that trap, I swear.
Your life ebbs low.
Scroll a dimension door mass. I should have her memorize some spells at some
How
point.
curious.
Octavia.
You follow.
I always forget about that mechanic, because I don't care about wizards, despite heavily relying on their spells. If they just balance the game around a good martial party, I don't have to worry about wizards. Ooh, bracers of armor +6. So she's the one that has... No, she doesn't use persuasion. Thought she did. Huh, alright, well. I think that's it for this floor, right? I got all the important items anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
I'm losing my temper.
Alright, I'm pretty sure this was blocked by the,
All this waiting bores me.
It is barred by darkness, right?
I won't be halted.
Alright, let's go back up. Handle my inventory, then we'll head back to the capital. I'll deal with some, inventory management and stuff like that. I'll probably call it a stream. Also, we can talk to the dragon about his dirty little secret.
We do it my way.
He always says this, but he never has... Never has new items. Like, it's the same garbage the whole time. Oh, I can actually see this being pretty good. Let's grab that for Octavia. I mean, it's gotta be one of the fire-looking ones, right? There it is. Alright, cool. Alright, let's...
Onwards!
Yeah, I don't like the way he reacted to this one. It's very condescending.
I lead. You follow.
He didn't have as good of a defense for the fallen priestess as he did for the wary traveler. Also, I keep forgetting that the 4 bosses weren't in the same party when they went down there. I keep thinking they were traveling together, but that is not the case. That's weird. No one spoke up when they got tired. Yeah, he's a little shifty. Alright, I should probably put... Alright, I'll talk to all these people when we get there. Actually, you know what? How long does it take to solve? We'll put him on this one. Gonna put him on that one. 80% chance is pretty good. I also want to see how many curses I've... Before I forget, I want to know how many curses I've already done. So let's see. There's a thing right here. Have I only done one? No. I swore I've done more than one curse research. So then I do... Yeah, I did, Nettle, or whatever his name was. Nettle's Crossing. I think that was the first one I did. But once Harem succeeds at that problem, we should have enough Divine to get a Magister.
I require rest.
Now, what is that? Lesser Extend. I'll give it to him, I guess. Alright, I need to keep one of those. Probably keep the +4 of that. We'll give that to a certain somebody. Oh, it's +3. Okay, well, then we have a couple of things we need to do. Equip that. There is one companion I do need to equip, because he's going to come with us no matter what I want out of him. Hammer the Gap, sure. Don't think it's a very good ability or feat, but it's not a terrible one either. Let's grab Piranha Strike, and then, let's see. I assume already has Finesse Training Kukris, right? Yeah. I mean, nothing else really matters here. Take Dagger. You know what, here. Have a Scimitar weapon focus. Hopefully I get the, that one Scimitar before I send him off to his death. Alright, where's it at? Oh, sorry. Let's see. Short blindness, hold monster, and that, I guess. I don't know. Not going to use her anyway. Doesn't matter. Oh, nope. Stalwart Defender. Point blank shot, huh? No, let's grab Blind Fight and Fearless Defense. Oh. Sure. Alright, cool. That's finally done. There's something I was going to equip on somebody. I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. There you go, buddy. Actually, that needs to go on her. There we go. Alright, let's go talk to some people. Get set up for the next stream. I do not want to collect that treasure. 330 stupid rope.
My strength fades.
Sure. It's not like there's a chaotic evil option. I mean, the third option is probably the most chaotic and evil of the bunch, but it doesn't affect my alignment, so. Yeah, +5 culture, I'll take it. Hopefully I didn't go negative there for that. Yay! Bunch of drug-abusing soldiers. Just what this kingdom needed. Combat enhancement drugs never go wrong. Curator, yeah, let's stick G. Well, she has the worst rolls right now. I'll put her in it anyway. It'll be fine.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Actually, do I get another free printing house for paying 100 BP? Middle option for which one? The, I remember which one I was talking about. Was it the soldiers? Yeah, the soldiers. I'm chaotic evil. I don't care what people think about me. I've been killing people left and right, so... If they have a problem, they can come take it up with me. But yeah, I think my first time through, I selected the deniability as well. Did I really not get another? Alright, fine. Nope, nope.
We do it my way.
Alright, storyteller, let's have a chat. I haven't found an artifact in a while. That'd be a little problematic. Let me think. Am I forgetting anything here? Why do I have Lord Protector? Do you just get this randomly if you... Why do I have Lord Protector? You're supposed to get that... Okay, well I'm gonna go sell it, because I don't need it, but... You get that for defeating the Stag Lord within 30 days. And 2,000 gold. I wonder if it's just like a delayed delivery on the Outdoors part. Like you get it early on if you defeat the Stag Lord after 30 days, or before 30 days. And then you get it randomly later on? I don't know.
Onwards.
That is interesting. Yeah, I almost always get the Cloak of Heroism, though. Like, it's that or a Ring of Luck. Getting an actual, like, item is very rare for me.
I won't be halted.
Oh, I never talked to him. He's my favorite companion for my Let's Plays. At least to talk to because he says so little. And I have to read out loud as much.
I lead. You follow.
Okay, well I think I'm going to call the stream here. And the next one we'll start going eastward, we'll start exploring some of these areas. I'll try to reach Varnhold. through all the roads until they make us go back. And explore all the locations on the way there. So really, it probably just be Hilltop Trail, Talon Peak. I don't think there's anything else here. Ancient Mine, Lonely Barrow, Arbor Rock, Lake Silver Step Village, which is one of my favorite areas in the game. And I think there's a couple of areas down here as well. I might actually start in the south and work my way north. Or start north and work my way south. So why is she hurting for that? Do I have any restoration potions? That's weird. Also, how long until the Cursed Hilltop? Lots of time. Awesome. So I should be able to finish exploring and finish all the upgrades that are available for my kingdom before having to worry about the next chapter. That's the benefit to doing the main quests as fast as possible. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything over here. I'm pretty sure I cleared out all the areas that I could get to, including the Rielin Spill. It's a real pain in the butt. I'm pretty sure I just saved, but I'm gonna do it again just to be safe. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for coming out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your days, nights, evenings, and or mornings. And I'll try to stream again tomorrow. It's supposed to rain a lot where I'm at for the next week. My power doesn't usually hold up to inclement weather, which is silly. I swear, if someone just walks outside and sneezes, my power goes out. So if I don't stream, that's probably why. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one as soon as this game exits and I can get out of the stream.